Hey, it's Liberia channel. Welcome back to my channel. If today is your first time here, welcome. I am glad you're here. I would love for you to join the family, so make sure to hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you don't miss any of my upcoming videos. I am so excited for today's video because I am doing what? Guess what I'm making today? I am making the famous jollof rice. You may have heard of Nigerian jollof rice, Ghana jollof, Senegalese jollof, but I'm gonna actually make today the Cameroonian version of jollof rice. So this is Cameroon jollof rice. Cameroon no dey carry last. If you are here and you're a Cameroonian, like this video and share as much as you can. Let's get started so I can show you what I have in order to achieve this beautiful Cameroonian jollof. Oh yeah, let's go. Make I show you how we do in Cameroon. Let's get started. So for this recipe you will need some type of meat. I am going to be using beef, so that's the meat that I'm using. You can use chicken or you can use goat. I personally don't like the smell of goat in many soups, so I prefer mine with either chicken or beef meat. So go ahead and try whatever you like. I have some beef here. I'm also using parboiled rice. You can use long grain rice or like really thin rice. I'm not really a fan of those. Of course you need some oil. I'm gonna add some more oil, but you need oil, you get the gist. Tomato paste. If you consume pepper, I have some red pepper flakes here. Bay leaves, this is just to give that really nice flavor. White pepper, salt, cilantro, thyme, black pepper, parsley, basil, oregano, garlic powder, onion powder, ground cumin, rosemary leaves. Also have some paprika here. Of course, your tomato, I'm using 4 tomatoes. You can use up to 5 plus the tomato paste. Here I have leek leaves and green onions. This is actually going to be cooked. I am not blending this. Bell peppers, which we are going to be blending. 2 bell peppers. I'm going to add it later on. Ideally, you should get like the one that's really red. I don't have much of the red one, so this one that has like the orange ones, it gives you that little sweet taste. So yeah, I'm gonna get some of that. More bell peppers. This is actually gonna be cooked. We're not blending this one. I think I forgot to mention onion, so 1.5 onion. You can also use like the red onions to give you that sweet taste, which I don't really care for, but that's fine. So while the pot is getting ready, I'm gonna go ahead and season my red meat. We're gonna start with some salt, black pepper, white pepper, red pepper flakes. I'm gonna add just a little bit of oil. We're gonna air fry this, so I'm adding just a little bit of oil, but it's fine. So I'm gonna let this sit for at least 10 to 15 minutes before I air fry it. Also some rosemary leaves. Usually what people do is they cook the soup and then they put the rice there and cook it with it. Because I don't have that time, I'm gonna go ahead and boil my rice while I'm making my soup. So I have my oil on the fire. We're gonna start with our onion. We're gonna cook that until we get a light golden color. Don't burn it, just a light color. Next, we're gonna add our tomato paste. We have to really fry this until it starts to separate. And you really have to fry this. Take your time. This is the most important part of it. The tomato has to be cooked right all the way. Don't rush. This is the art of jollof rice. If you miss this step, you're gonna mess it up. So I'm gonna reduce my fire and just really cook this because I'm using a cast iron pot and I don't want it to burn. So I'm just gonna cook it slowly and take my time. It might take up to 20 minutes to cook, but you gotta be patient. If you feel like it's burning, it might be because of the oil too. You can always add the oil because obviously you can always remove that oil later before you put your rice. But that tomato really needs to cook. So I added the oil because I know I'm going to remove that oil later to throw away. I won't really need it because you don't want your jollof rice to be too oily. But to avoid the tomato from burning, you want to add the oil. You want to make sure that there's enough oil, just like you were pretty much frying something. So you're frying the tomato paste. As you can see, the tomato is looking like it's burning, but don't worry, it's not burning, but it's all separated. So we're gonna go ahead and add our fresh tomatoes. Just gonna add that and fry it some more. So we have our seasoned meat here. Time to air fry the meat. Time to add our blended bell peppers and some garlic. Along with that, I'm just gonna drop some bay leaves. The sauce is ready, so I'm gonna add my leek leaves, bell peppers that I did not blend. We are going to let that cook. The soup is ready. Let's go ahead and season it. I'm gonna start with salt to taste, black pepper 1 teaspoon, oregano 1 teaspoon, thyme ½ teaspoon, basil 1 teaspoon. If you know me, you know that I love parsley and cilantro, so I'm going to put 1½ teaspoon of each. These spices, they're not really strong, so I just cilantro, same. Onion powder 1 teaspoon, garlic powder ½ teaspoon, just a little bit. Some rosemary that I blended here, so I'm going to measure from that because I don't like to taste it, like chew on it. So ½ teaspoon. Ground cumin ½ teaspoon. You don't have to put this, but I like the taste it brings to the jollof rice. Okay, paprika, and that's gonna help with that color as well. About 1 teaspoon of paprika. Red pepper flakes ½ teaspoon. White pepper ½ teaspoon. Our rice is ready. We're gonna put that into our soup.